This is Preston Spratt at Sprattronics Learning Lab in Greenville, South Carolina. And today we're going to be knocking out the first step of our Earning College Credit Now course. Anybody can start earning college credit once they turn 13 years old. And you don't need a guidance counselor to give you permission. You don't need to enroll in any special programs. You don't even need to have your high school offer dual enrollment. You can start earning college credit right away on your own time and on your own terms through a testing program called CLEP. And this is put on by the College Board. 2,900 universities offer college credit using the CLEP exams. And it's as simple as picking out what courses you want to take and then logging on and seeing if the college that you want to go to is going to accept those credits, studying for the test, and then passing the test with the cut score. What I want to show you how to do today is how to make your list of colleges that you want to research and then determine if they accept CLEP examinations to earn credit. This is an activity that might take you about 20 to 30 minutes of time, but could save you $21,000 to $45,000. If you follow these steps, you could absolutely eliminate a full year of college while you're in high school, slowly over time, or for some of the motivated, you could do it all in a summer. And so this is all about doing a CLEP credit check. And what I think you should do is you should start by just writing down some colleges on a piece of paper. I recommend picking out 3 dream colleges that you would love to attend, and then looking at your state schools in your state that you might consider going to. And then we're gonna look through and see what colleges are accepting those credits from your list, what your cut score needs to be, as well as how many college credits you would be awarded if you earned that cut score. I recommend doing 3 dream colleges and about 5 state colleges. Those dream colleges are the colleges that you plan to go to, the ones that you're really considering yourself going to. For myself, I knew early on Purdue University was where I was going to go. I grew up in Indiana. I never had any question about it that I was going to go to Purdue. Now, I considered some other universities as well. We'll go through how to check and see if they accept CLEP. Now, if your universities don't accept CLEP, don't let that discourage you. A lot still accept it if you ask and you let them know how you earned the credit. And alternatively, it really shows that you're a self-directed learner. And by earning CLEP credit, even if the university doesn't accept the credits, it shows the university that you're able to make a goal and achieve it. So let's make our list and dive in on doing the research. Come on along. To do our CLEP credit check, we need to start by going to the College Board website. I typically just Google CLEP College Credit Search, and it brings me to this website, but the link will be available in the video as well as in the description. And this will take you to this page in 2023 that looks like this, CLEP College Credit Policy Search. And right at the top, you should see a search by school name or code. Before we do that, I want us to take a look at the form that you can get that just lets you streamline this process. Like I said, we want to come up with about 3 schools that you're really planning to attend. Those would be your dream colleges. And then some state schools that are local, some backup schools. We want to research about 8 schools to see if getting college credit through CLEP is worth it for you. This process is going to set you apart from 90% of the other applicants to college just by looking and having an opinion on whether or not CLEP exams work. This could also save you $20,000 because you can knock out a full year of college by doing this search. So I've made a list of dream colleges and state schools, but I want to go up here to the top, the class being researched. We're looking for these purposes at psychology. If you've never taken a CLEP exam before, this is a great class to start with. It's usually fairly easy. Most people who take this credit exam pass it, and many colleges offer credit for it. We're going to be looking up each of our colleges and determining whether or not CLEP is accepted, what the cut score we need to achieve is going to be, as well as how many credits you can earn. This list is going to help you to streamline the process of earning college credit faster, for coming up with your study plan, as well as for ensuring that you're able to earn up to a year of college credit while you're in high school at your own pace. Back to the college credit policy search. School name or code. This website is occasionally finicky, and so you have to type in specifically your college's name the way the College Board has it. I'm typing in South Carolina, and I'm finding University of South Carolina, Columbia. That's USC, the Gamecocks, the big state school here in South Carolina. Once you find that school, it gives you some information about it, the test center code, and then the school's CLEP policy. So we just click on that button, and it'll pop up showing us that yes, South Carolina accepts CLEP for credit, what the minimum score is, and the credit hours awarded. South Carolina accepts a lot of these, and if your plan was to go to USC, you could easily knock out a year of college credit just using CLEP exams. And so we're going to scroll down until we find psychology. So introductory psychology, the cut score is going to be a 54, and the credits earned are going to be 3. And so we go back to our document, and we just put a big yes. CLEP is accepted. Cut score is going to be 54, and the credits earned will be 3. Let's keep going. So our next school that we're going to look up is going to be Vanderbilt. So we go back up here to search by school name or code, and we're going to type in Vanderbilt. It's a great school in Nashville, and I see that it says, sorry, no results found. There might be another way to type it in, so I'll type in Van, and I don't see Vanderbilt anywhere on here. So what that tells us is that Vanderbilt really doesn't accept CLEP college credit, or they haven't worked with the College Board website to show up. You could do a search on Vanderbilt's actual website to discover this, but for now, I'm just going to write in my document that no, Vanderbilt does not accept this college credit. My next school that I want to look up is in North Carolina, Appalachian State. That's in Boone, North Carolina. I'm going to check out this school's CLEP policy. And great, I see that they accept quite a few CLEP exams. I'm going to scroll down to psychology, and it looks like yes, they do accept psychology. Minimum score is going to be a 55, and the credit you get is a 3. So I can update my doc. 55, credits earned, 3. We're going to do this 5 more times. You probably have the hang of this already, and you should be making your list right now and going along this with me as you explore. So let's take a look next at Coastal Carolina. Another school that's close to me in South Carolina. Coastal Carolina. This is not the one I want to look for, so let's look for a different one. Coastal Carolina University. There we go, in Conway, South Carolina. And I scroll on down, and I get a whole list of classes that these schools accept. 50 and a 3. Let's go on to our next university, which is Winthrop, which is up in the Rock Hill area of South Carolina. And I click on See Schools CLEP policy. And I look and see that they do accept a lot of CLEP exams. For psychology, cut scores of 50. And for credits earned, that's going to be 3. Now, as I go through this process, I'm going to be creating a list that shows me all the different universities that accept college credit so that I can make a decision on which college I go to. Another neat thing is if you wanted to switch colleges, you could start somewhere that accepts CLEP exams, go ahead and do a year there, and then transfer to another university that it doesn't, and a lot of times those credits travel with you. My next school is going to be Spelman, with 1 L. And that's a school in Atlanta. And I see that for introductory psychology, cut scores of 59, but it actually gives me 4 credit hours, which is pretty nice. Next up, we're going to search for Clemson. Now, I already know what I'm going to come up with for this school because we have helped students get CLEP exams for Clemson. And Clemson doesn't show up. About a month ago, it showed up on the website, but right now, it's not. So for Clemson, I'm just going to write down no. And if I go to their university website, and when I say go to the university website, it's as easy as typing in Clemson CLEP policy. and it'll take you to several different websites. And Clemson does accept some CLEP exams. You just have to ask in advance. And that's the case for a lot of schools. On their official website, they say they don't accept CLEP. However, when you reach out and when you ask, they do typically work with you. And we've worked with students before to earn college credit using CLEP, specifically at Clemson. And then our last university we're going to look at is the College of Charleston. Beautiful school on the coast in Charleston, South Carolina. We see the school's CLEP policy, and we see that they don't accept as many CLEP exams, but they do accept them. Now, the introductory psychology is going to be a 65 cut score, which is a little bit higher. That is quite all right because that is a very attainable score, and that we end up earning 3 credits for that. This is the first step in earning your college credits through CLEP examinations. And by doing this process for a specific class for 8 colleges that you want to attend, you can absolutely save over $20,000 in college tuition. If your university does not accept it, and I see that the bulk of the schools we're thinking about going to on this document do accept CLEP, but if they don't, this will set us apart from so many other college applicants. We've created a plan of study for ourselves, earning credit and testing out of it without permission from anybody, without somebody telling us we have to do it. And this really shows that you're prepared for college at any university, because the big change from high school to college is you're really self-directed. You attend lectures or you don't. A lot of schools don't even take attendance at the classes. It's really up to the student to either thrive or fail. And by demonstrating that you can make a plan, earn college credit, take those tests, you're demonstrating that you're a self-directed learner and somebody who's going to be successful in college. This is going to set you apart from 90% of the other applicants to really stand out. I hope this is helpful. Let me know what colleges you're thinking about applying to and whether or not they accept CLEP examinations.